Okay, today I'm going to take you out on location yet again and talk about one of my most favorite products of the car care world, and that's Meguiar's synthetic breast spray wax. Comes in a gallon size. This is my dedicated Meguiar's spray bottle that I actually use it professionally. Okay, here is yet another example of a car that represents so many materials, so many forms of plastics, rubbers, just go down the list. The point I'm trying to illustrate is that I have been taking care of this car since day one. X-Wax is my go-to wax on this for maintenance detailing. Why? Yeah, once again, because it can be used on virtually any material. Paint, any form of black trim, and black trim comes in endless formulations or configurations. We have hard plastic molded trim. We've got very porous traditional black trim right here. This front cowl underneath the windshield, the wiper blades, we got chrome, we got paint, we got plastic lenses, we've got clear coated wheels, headlights. Now this trim here would be extremely difficult due to all the detail, but just go down the list. And look at that shine, by the way. Okay, so I have completed the paint, and I'm now actually using it on the windows. Yes, I even do the windows. Okay, learning moment here. We have what's called the A pillar, B, C, and D. So on the A pillar, all these pillars are a hard plastic. This is actually probably metal on the outside. There's a support beam inside. This is plastic. All this metal trim can be treated with the X-Wax, but you also have this rubber gasket right in here. How are you ever going to maintain that? So this is the difference between black trim preservation versus black trim restoration. So if I'm going to take this rag, and as a rule, I just simply spray the paint, and there's going to be a natural overspray that is created everywhere that I'm spraying it, which includes the windows. So the traditional method would be to then take a window cleaner and clean this window with an ammonia base, maybe alcohol, maybe a combination of both cleaner. But as you clean the window, guess what? You're going to be stripping any form of protection off of this rubber gasket that butts right up against the window itself. But if you use the X-Wax, that is completely suitable, and not only suitable, but actually adds a form of protection, enhancement, nourishment, okay? You can call it whatever you want. Conditioner. Let's go with conditioner. So it will actually condition this black trim. So as I'm doing the windows and I'm just using the overspray that was naturally created in the application with the paint and the black trim, all I need is a little bit to finish the windows. Guess what I'm doing to this rubber gasket as I use it on the windows? Correct. I'm conditioning this black gasket. So over the long term, as we have this case, and by the way, this car, let's see, how many miles are on it? Let's see if it shows us. Okay, that number, it says 55,722 miles. This is what's considered a daily driver. That's some significant miles. But look how amazing this thing looks. Whether it's the wheels, and I use Meguiar's wheel brightener, and like I said, this car gets detailed every 2 weeks. So that's why I love the X-Wax. From the endless forms of black trim on this vehicle alone, we've got this gray type of plastic trim, black, you name it, you go down the list. This car represents a whole cornucopia, a whole plethora of materials. Let's even go up on the roof, because here's a common problem, the sunroof, because typically there's going to be both a rubber gasket and a hard type of perimeter or border around the glass piece itself. So check this out. I can use it on the paint, the actual rubber gasket, the hard border trim, and the glass all at the same time. Talk about a time saver, talk about efficiency. And then back here we have this black, and I think this is for the GPS, it's like an antenna, and it's made out of, yes, black porous black trim. Look how amazing that looks. After 3-4 years of use of 55,000 miles, this car looks in certain ways better than the day it rolled off the showroom. So I use it everywhere. The lenses, the emblems, go down the list. Now, how about this? I'm going to take you in for a little surprise because lately, and I'm always trying to think outside of the box, I have started using this on the interior because I know that as a rule, any modern day leather, probably 99% of the cases, is covered with a water-based clear coating, which is a form of plastic. So guess what I do? Instead of using traditional greasy, oily dressings, I use X-Wax all throughout the interior, except for the upholstery, and by upholstery I mean fabric. I don't use it on the carpeting. I don't use it, well, I don't use it on any type of fabric. How about that? But every other material I can use it, go down the list. But now you can truly just clean, detail, wax, protect everything with this product.
Was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and